Oi, lads. Announcement. Save the date. You're formally invited to CROKEYZ launch event for Crimson Vow. Now hosted on MTG Melee, by the way. Please don't comment on such things. Let's just let that slide. So it's in 7 days, 23 hours, 50 minutes and 40 seconds. We're gonna try and get like a lot of players into it. So it's up to 1,024 players. But you don't, if you want to play, you don't need to have a massive time commitment, because it's just single elimination. So we're just gonna like, none of this Swiss bullshit, because Swiss is absolutely garbage and I can't believe that people still play it in 2021. So you lose one match, you're fucking out, man. You're done. So it's only gonna take a long time if you do well, which is fine, right? It means that you're not sitting around for playing for like 5 hours and ending up doing bad, you know? Like, if you play for 5 hours, that means you've done well in the tournament, right? So, Crimson Vow is out on the 11th, and this tournament is on the 12th. So, it's just going to be new decks, poggers. Literally one day did. So, it's all, like, as much of a... This is as much a deck building tournament as it is a gameplay tournament, you know? So you're going to have to get your thinking caps on, chat. You're going to have to get your thinking caps on. That is the link if you want to sign up for it. I am going to be streaming it, basically. Yeah, so it's single elimination, guys. So basically it's just 1,024 players, up to 1,024. Hopefully we get a lot. I think we should get, or I'm hoping we get a lot of players, because it's not really a massive investment to play, right? I mean, it's free to enter. If you lose the first match, okay, it takes up an hour of your day. Like, there's not really any reason not to play if you're interested in this type of thing, to be honest. So yeah, it'll just be 1,024, 512, 256, 128, 64, 32. It's not going to take too long. My advice, if you're going to try and play, is just don't lose, by the way. If you don't lose, then you will win the tournament. 10 rounds equals longer than Swiss? No, it's not. How's it longer than Swiss? Yep, you have to do Swiss and then like a top 8 or whatever, right? It's so for the person who wins the tournament, or I guess for the 2 people in the final, it would be as long as a Swiss tournament, but for everyone else it's shorter, right? And I think that's fine. Swiss, like, guys, Swiss is absolutely garbage, man. Like, it's so shit. There's no excitement around the matches, right? You've just got like 500 people playing like every round for like the entire game. If you have a Swiss tournament and a single elimination tournament, the person with the better deck who plays best and who is luckiest is more likely to win the Swiss tournament than they are to win the single elimination tournament. But a single elimination tournament is a lot more exciting to watch, and I like, that's all I care about, man. I would go ahead as to say that there's 2 main reasons why Magic the Gathering tournaments have a relatively low viewer count. Swiss is reason number 2, and reason number 1 is the delays between each match. Like, guys, Swiss is outdated, man. It is shit. There's a reason why no other game plays Swiss. Because it's fucking awful. The thing about single elimination is that you don't have to wait for the entire round to finish, right? As long as your previous match and the other match on your side of the bracket is complete, you can just play the next match, right? It's so much better, man. You don't need to wait around for the rest of the bracket. I mean, at some point you will have to, but not every round, is what I mean. Chess plays Swiss. What are you on about? Dude, chess was invented by fucking Jesus, man. I don't think that's relevant. Swiss is seriously for boomers, yeah. The most important part of a tournament is the viewers enjoying it. It's not the players playing it. Don't at me. We're not playing a fucking Friday Night Magic here, man. You're not like driving from an hour out of town into a shop, and you get there and you lose one match and you're out of the single elimination tournament and you're sad because now you have to drive back an hour and you've wasted time. That is a good justification for playing Swiss. In an online event that has to last 2 days because there's hopefully so much players that it has to. Swiss is absolutely horrible. You've just got hundreds and hundreds of players dropping out after 2 games. It makes the event last a million years longer because you have to wait for the entire round to complete. It really dims down. It makes the games more less interesting for the viewer because there's nothing attached to each match, right? You know, like if you're watching a match of this event on the stream, you know that the loser is fucking out, man. They're done. Every single time you watch a match, if there's a Swiss event and you're watching the stream, there's nothing on the line, you know, like if it's round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and until essentially the very last round of the Swiss, there's nothing on the line. Like the outcome is irrelevant, basically. For anyone other than the player, the viewer just has no interest in it. There's no storylines, there's nothing to get invested in at all. Swiss is absolutely horrible. Ecuador! Ecuador!